Well, welcome to the show. This is the social media community for Church of Christ. This is a special edition of Spotlight. You see, my co host here tonight is John Edmerson of Exodus 2.0. And the music we just heard during the countdown was The Truth Is Out. John, that song, I remember that from back in the day. That seemed like a little remix or something. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we decided to add that song to this new album. It was a song I really connected with. Back in the 90s, the Hamiltons, Carol and Jamel, sang it along with so many others at Southwestern when they were in summer tour. And we decided to bring it back so people who knew us would have some familiarity with this new batch of new songs that we released.
Oh, well, that's awesome. I love that sound. You know, I'm a big fan of yours anyway. So
Thank you.
yeah, so your album finally dropped today with all of the hype on Exodus 2.0 Facebook group. I just couldn't wait. I had to download my pre-ordered copy of The Lord is in This Place. How are you feeling? You finally made it to this day. Tell us about your process.
Well, we all met in California in November of 2021, and we decided at that time to learn about 14 songs over the course of a weekend. And out of that 14, we chose about 10 to work on preparing for this new album. So you have the nine that we've released, and then we have a standalone song, which is I Can Think of Nothing, which was produced by Gary Baker out of Houston, Texas. So we had a great time. Uh, the project included three different production teams over three different states. We had producers in Kentucky, Pooh. We had uh, Frank's son, Leandre in Houston. We had Gary in Houston. Dwayne Pugh helped us out. It was a community affair, and there's no way that this could have been done without the group, their sacrifice, their commitment, and also the support of their families. And of course, our listening audience. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, that's awesome. I know it takes a village to create an album. It sounds like it takes a village. John, everyone is excited about this album. Your chat is blowing up here. The way the chat's coming over, just so everyone knows, it doesn't have your name in it. So if you want us to know, if you want us to shout out your name that you're here, please include your name in the chat. We're going to, before we go to our next segment, let's look at our comments a little bit here. Somebody says, I'm here for it. Glory be to God. Let's go, Dallas, Texas in the house. Hello, everyone. Victor Orlando is in the house. Sounds very nice. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Is from our admin over here. And then what's good, John, Angie, and Amy? So sounds like somebody knows some of the members of Exodus.
Mhm.
And Someone else says, "What's up, John? Will you all be going on tour?" So maybe we'll get to that. And someone actually said, "What's up, Antherica? Hey, what's up?" And where can the project be purchased, John?
Yeah, the project can be purchased at any digital retailer. I do Apple Music, Amazon Music, so you're welcome to purchase it there. We actually have it for a limited time at a price of $8.91. So it really is a giveaway. I want you to buy one for a gift, maybe a late Christmas present or an early birthday gift for somebody that you like. But any of those digital retailers will work. If you want to order it from me personally, you can do that as well. Maybe you don't do all that stuff. You can cash at me $10, just a flat $10. Just keep it easy. And that's the dollar sign JTEDM. JTEDM. And any questions about that, you can just message me and I'll make sure we get it to you.
Well, all right. Few more comments. We're going to shout out to Brian Davis is here. Tim Austin. Lawrence says, "I'm here for it." And Brother Vincent Hawkins in the house says, "Congrats, JTE."
Thank you.
Well, that is absolutely awesome, John. So I think it's time for everybody to meet Exodus. I'm excited for everyone to meet Exodus. So let's bring them on. So let's see here. Looks like Terry will have to bring her back into our scene, but we have everyone here, and we'll go through. John, I'll have you introduce. Oh, there's Terry. Woohoo! Okay, John, I'll have you introduce everyone tonight.
Okay, let me start with Ray Ray Davison. Ray Ray's one of our new members. He hit the scene in November of 2021. Just tore it up. I mean, Ray Ray's such a phenomenal talent. So glad to have him. Cheryl, as well as Mom, they both are members of the Reseda congregation in Reseda, California. Cheryl is one of the most gifted vocalists in our fellowship. Just a wonderful person. Kristen, I literally have been affiliated with Kristen since the very beginning of Exodus, when she was much, much younger, and just so honored that she accepted the invitation to sing along with us. And then, of course, Tony's on the road, Amy's tied up, Angela's tied up, Lamont's tied up, and then Terry Mays. Terry and I have been together since the beginning, and I'm so happy that she's with us on the call today. She and I have a special connection. We've done a lot of work, good work over the years, and looking forward to continuing to do some more. So, hello to everybody, and thank you for giving up your time this afternoon.
Well, awesome. Well, I'm excited to talk to each of the members of Exodus 2.0. We're going to start with Terry, and you all remember to unmute yourself when we get to you. So, Terry, you are the soloist of The Lord is in This Place. And that is the music video that we're actually showing tonight. It's also the title track of the album. Tell us about your impression of the song and what goes through your mind as you are singing this song. Your mind as you are singing this song.
Well, first of all, can you hear me? My signal is acting really crazy.
Yes, we can hear you. You may need to turn
Are you
down
able
your
to hear
phone or
me?
you may need to turn down your phone or your computer.
Well, first of all, can you hear me? My signal is acting really crazy.
Yes, we can hear you. You may need to turn down your phone or you may need to turn down your phone or your computer.
Okay, let me try that. Well, to, when I sing the song, "The Lord is in This Place," when I first heard the song, um, Tony was actually leading it and teaching it to us. It was amazing. Um, Tony just did an amazing job with it. But when I sing the song, I really think about how John's lyrics are saying that God is everywhere. You know, he's I sang it yesterday in Louisiana, and it was just amazing because we were talking about being in the building for the first time for that Ladies Day program since the COVID hit. And so it was just amazing for everybody to say that they were there and God is here with us. And so it was a perfect song, to just talk about God is here and he's moving in it's just amazing. I love it. John, you did it again. It's a great song.
Yes, yes. And Terry, you just do some amazing, amazing things in this song. And if you all stay tuned in, you are going to get a treat. You are going to get a treat. So next we have Kristen. Kristen, one of the newer members of Exodus, but Kristen's been around for a long time. So Kristen, what is it like to sing alongside your mom? Oh, we might have lost her. So let's see. I'm sure she'll join back in here shortly. Here she comes. There we go.
Disconnected. But hello, everyone. Um, it's something that's always fun, always something that I'm honored to get to sing with her. And as you said, I've been listening to the track, singing soprano, alto, tenor, bass, back to the solo, and round again since I have been a little girl. So just to get the opportunity to sing with everyone that I looked up to as a child has just been really fun. But it's always a blast to sing with my mom.
Oh, that's wonderful. And in case people don't know, and if they didn't hear early, who is your mom, Kristen?
My mom is none other than the Terry Mays.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's go on to Ray Ray, my new nephew. Talk about what it means to sing with your father in law. Is he tough on you?
I would say he is not, but he finds a way to, let's say, I don't want to say demand because that sounds harsh. He finds a way to, let's say, suggest or push for excellence because, it's more than just something for the Emerson name. It's obviously this is his worship to the Lord. So, we always want to put forth our best effort and he finds a way to gently, say that to us. And it's been a blast, especially when we sang at EPE. We were all trying to get the right notes and I was nervous. I feel like he was a little nervous too, but we just had fun doing it. So it's like Kristen said, it's been a blast.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I would agree that John demands excellence. I've worked with them over these months, so I think that is an accurate word. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's always better after you have a few more text messages from John. So it's always better. So Cheryl, you are one of the new members of the group. How has it been to become a part of the iconic Exodus group?
Yes, one of the newest members, and it's been wonderful. I have always felt so welcome from the very beginning, and it's just such a warm and just a loving environment. And so there was just an immediate sense of comfort and belonging. So there's just so much love in the group, love for God and love for one another. So it was just, and I echo what Ray Ray said, just EPE was a lot of fun. And even the weekend, I mean, we were exhausted, but it was just so awesome. We just all the worshiping together and getting to know one another and really just maybe I would even say it kind of reminded me of some of my youthful days being parts of like the youth conference where people from all over the country get together and we all have that focus on God. And that is priceless. So it's just been really wonderful. So I thank you, John, for the opportunity to, and just really also another blessing. I know you're talking about with Terry, with her daughter, Kristen. It has just been such a blessing for me to sing with my son. For when we went to record in Houston, I can't even imagine being there without him or having, that was just a very memorable and what's the word I'm looking for? just for the ages, one for the ages, like never forget. Just a wonderful experience. So it's been wonderful being a part of Exodus.
Oh, well, awesome. I know that you are a wonderful addition to the group. You have a nice blend with everyone. Like you've been singing there for a really long time. So before you guys go, there's a few more comments in the chat. It says Doctors John and Lachelle Edmerson, mom and dad, are listening and they're so proud. And then we get a hey Cheryl from Lawrence Jeffrey. Great to see you and hear you at work. And Verna Reed says, finally get to hear all these wonderful new songs, worth the wait. Great job. And then Tim Austin says, can't wait to hear it. It just sounds like everyone is excited about your music. How does that make you feel, John? You've been working so hard. I know you have. How does it feel to know that people are anticipating the product?
Yeah, it's a very humbling experience going all the way back to '94. Every project we've tried to push the envelope with recording technology, producers, song selection. Some of these songs I've been working on them literally for like 5 years, trying to get the words just right. So when you see people are waiting to hear, this music, it just brings about a certain sense of gratitude and humility. And I'm just grateful to play, this small little part in encouraging people in their walk. So thank you so much again to the group. I love you guys so much. And thank you so much to those who are supporting us in purchasing and downloading and streaming our project. Thank you so much.
So before we wave goodbye, we have two comments. I love hearing the Mays family from Deborah Savage Daniels. And then great to see and hear those legacies in the form of Ray and Kristen. And then Melanie Johnson gets in there. Hey, everyone, what an amazing group of people. My favorites, John. I hope you get your Grammy. Well, it's so wonderful meeting Exodus 2.0. We look forward to hearing more from you. And you all have a great evening and we'll see you later. John, that was wonderful talking to the group.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. So let's focus a little bit about our video premiere today. Today we are going to premiere the music video for your title track, The Lord is in This Place. And for those of you who don't know, John commissioned the media group for myself and my husband for us to create this video for him. It was just such an honor and a pleasure to work with you, John, first of all, and for us to combine our creative energies. But we are going to hear from the main actor of the video today. Can you talk a little bit about Kareem?
Sure. So when we were thinking about the video, I remember seeing Kareem at Figueroa, where I currently serve as the associate minister there with Brother Hawkins. And by the way, thank you so much, Hawk, for being on the broadcast. You and Sister Kathleen, I'm sure, and Figueroa, thank you. And I just was so impressed with Kareem. I mean, he can pray with the best of them. I mean, it's just so moving. He's committed. He's involved. I actually was thinking about him for another project, and I needed some tall guys like me. And then when I, talked to him a little more, I said, "Oh, he's like a bona fide actor, like for real." And so I talked with you, and the rest, as they say, is history. He was willing to look at the project, and he said, "Sure, I'd love to be a part of it." So it was just something that God put together. I could not have assembled this group to do this work. It was a providential move of God, and I'm just grateful. He's such a wonderful actor. You're going to be moved by what you see in just a moment.
Yes, yes. And you all are going to get to meet Kareem in just a moment here. We have a few comments in the chat. Again, we have my soror, Lavinta Atwater, says, congratulations. And then she says, hey, Antherica Edmerson Lane. And then Kim Williams Miller from FIG says, JT, where do you get your inspiration from to produce your work?
Oh, yeah, it's a combination of things. Felicia has been the foundation of all this music. When we first got together, we were dating. She just really, just liked the fact that I was a music person. And then once we got married, actually doing the project was more so her idea than it was mine. And she's just been a gentle nudger. So I would say initially she's been first and foremost the main inspiration. God has given me these songs. I've been writing songs since I was in elementary school. I didn't know that that's what I was doing until I went to college at Southwestern. I was always making up tunes and adding little words, and used to rap back at Curtis Junior High School back in the day in Carson, California. Fee, I would say God, and then I would say working with the group, and just over the years, having the experience to work with such a talented group of people. They bring the best out of me. So that's just a smidgen of where some of the inspiration comes from. And Kim, thank you so much for asking that question.
And Brian Davis, he definitely wants to know, when will there be a tour, or will there be a tour?
Yeah, we're starting to get those requests in. We're going to be in Houston, Texas, July 1st and 2nd of this year, with the Trinity Gardens Church of Christ. There are a few others that are working some dates. We may do a tour. To be frank, right now I've just been working on getting the album completed, getting it mastered, uh, uploading it. We have music videos for all the songs that we're going to be releasing. So that's what I've been working on. We will be doing some touring at some point. Right now, the only definitive date that we have would be in July. And that's the 1st and 2nd in Houston, Texas. And we would absolutely love for you to come, and or maybe invite us to sing where you're worshiping and serving. We'd love to come and minister to you and to those that you serve and work
And
with.
Lavinta Atwater says, please add Cincinnati to your list. I know that's right.
Okay.
I know that. I know that's right. And then
Yeah.
Kelly Franklin Neal said, congratulations, John. So we're going to move right along, and I want you all to meet Kareem. Kareem is just someone that I think he really just made our project special. So let's get to know Kareem here. And once again, these are sort of some clips of a longer interview, so you'll get to enjoy part of our conversation. Well, hello, everyone. This is Antherica Lane, and I have the wonderful opportunity to talk to the star of The Lord is in This Place video, Kareem Stroud. How are you doing, Kareem?
I'm good. And yourself? Thank you so much for having me, by the way. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, it's wonderful to have you. And first of all, I just have to say, you just did an excellent job with this video. And I want the audience to get to know you a little bit. First of all, how did you even become an actor?
So I'm a middle child. I got my older sister, got my younger sister, and I got my older brother, but I'm in the middle, I like to say. So when my sister was like in, I want to say 7th grade, she did a play called Raisin in the Sun. And the whole family came out to see her do a play. And she also was a basketball star. She also did, everything she did was great. And I never feel like I had any light on me. So with that being said, I joined the speech and debate team in the 7th grade, and I began acting. And the acting coach in that class told me, you're a lot better than your sister. But every time I would have a hard time in life, I would find myself back in some sort of acting class, whether it be improv, human center, prose, poetry, some sort of class that had to do with the arts. And I would get that positive feedback, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Whenever things got bad in my life, acting was good. Acting was comfortable. Acting was where I felt at home.
Yeah, definitely. I could definitely tell that just working with you with the Lord is in this place video, it just really seemed natural how you were able to just kind of go in and out of character, and sometimes pulling from places that I thought, hey, I didn't think about that, but that was good, you know? So yeah, I can definitely see that for sure. What kind of projects have you worked on?
Oh, I've been blessed. I can't lie, I've been blessed. It's a lot, but I've done things from Two Broke Girls, Shameless, the new Bel Air series. I don't know when this is gonna air, but I'll be on this season of Snowfall. Later in this year, White Man Can't Jump the reboot. I've done endless national commercials for brands such as AMPM, Apple, Nike, Coach, Hulu, AT&T, T-Mobile, Microsoft. I've done a lot. So God has definitely shined His light on me.
Well, that's great. Well, we are really blessed to have you work on this project with Exodus 2.0 and the Lord is in this place video. As you think about all the projects that you've done, what would you say is your favorite genre? Is it commercials? Is it movies, TV? What would you say?
Any space I get to just improv. That's my greatest gift to me. Just being able to think off the top of my head and just come up with stuff and just add to it. So most of the time it's in the comedy space. So anytime I get to improv, like if you guys get the chance to check out the new White Man Can't Jump, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of improv from me. Okay. And it's gonna be amazing to see.
So Kareem, it was absolutely wonderful working with you on the Exodus 2.0, the Lord is in this place video. And I know we talked about the concept that I had for the video and that you were going to play a homeless man. And I really was curious about how did you prepare for that role? You just did an excellent job. I believed you.
Thank you. I think it goes back to what I said earlier. Is I grew up a middle child, so I grew up feeling as if I was alone. And when I think of homeless, I think of someone being alone and feeling like that as though they have no one to depend on. So that's what I took and brought into the character, just an individual. Even though I'm young, I feel as though no one sees me. I feel as though I'm invisible. No matter how big I may look on the exterior, I felt invisible to the world. And so I just brought all of that to the character experience I've been through in my life, whether it be on this journey here to California to pursue the arts, whether it be just living a life in this world. Sometimes, although people see this massive size I carry, I still feel invisible. And that's not, it seems hard. Oh, how do I play this homeless man? I've never been essentially homeless, but I've been alone. I felt unseen. I felt unworthy. But as you watch the video, you notice if you rely on God and His children, clean you right up. It'll give you purpose.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of use to play the character.
Yes, you might have a little preacher in you too there, Kareem.
Oh man. Don't let Brother Emerson hear that.
Well, you definitely did an excellent job. When my mom watched the video, she said she even cried. So what does it mean to you to be involved in John Edmerson's The Lord is in This Place music video? What does it mean to you to have that experience?
Honestly, it means the world to me. Just being able to be a part of things that's involved in Christ. So that's the beauty of it all. Like the minute you guys came to me, it's an automatic yes. It's showing Christ's power and ability through our gifts He gave us. So that's amazing to me.
Thank you so much, Kareem, for just sharing your talents and your gifts. I think you really elevated this project, and you were just a very talented young man. So in your last final words, what do you have what could you say to encourage someone who wants to be an actor and to pursue the path that you've taken?
I'll be honest with them. It's going to take a lot of God and a lot of consistency. The world rewards consistency, and God will protect you along your journey. So stay consistent and stay grounded in God, and you'll be all right in anything you decide to do in this world.
Wow, that's a wonderful, wonderful message. Stay consistent and grounded in God. That's wonderful. It's been wonderful talking to you today, Kareem. Thank you so much. Tell your wife, Brandy, hello. She was able to play a part
I
in the
will.
video as well. Yes, and we'll see you real soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, John, that's Kareem. I just really enjoyed working with him.
Yeah, he's such a wonderful guy. I just wish everybody could meet him. He's so humble. You'd be with him at the church and you'd never guess that he's as big as he is. Just a wonderful, wonderful person.
Yes, he's definitely the real deal. We have a couple of comments here. One from Kelly Franklin Neal says, I just want to sing at least one song with you. Can we get one song in the Lord if it be your will? And then Felicia's mom is watching and she says, so proud of John. So proud of John. So I'm excited, John. Anything you want to say before we drop the video?
No, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Etherica. You did a great, great job. You and Marvin and Lachelle, love you all so much. I hope you all enjoyed, everybody.
All right, we're going to watch the video. And John, let's come back just for a few minutes after the video and we'll close it out, okay?
Okay. There's a religious concept that's called epiphany. Technically, here of late, that word has been used to describe what's called the incarnation, which is the personhood of Jesus Christ. That's Jesus coming to this world in human flesh. However, when you look at epiphany, the range is much broader. It really describes God's work in the lives of men and women here on planet Earth. And who can forget all of the wonderful instances where God was invited and God showed up? Remember the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Or how about Daniel in the lion's den? Or what about the apostles and the disciples as they gathered together after the Lord's church was established? In all of those instances, God was present. And when God showed, things changed. The Lord was indeed in this place.
Here is where our story starts. The world had not heard from God. 400 years he was silent, disgusted by what he saw. His people's heart had grown cold. the Lord. Peter preached after the Lord ascended. Your precious word was heard. Oh, the effect, it was something special. Families came to know God, but the special thing that stood out was that your spirit came down. Lives were changed and sinners were no longer lost because the Lord, I know the Lord is in this place. I can feel Him. I can feel Him moving.
Well, there you have it. The Lord is in this place. The Lord is in this place. We might have, there's John. Can you believe we finally did it? We finally did it. I'm so excited, John.
Yeah, that was a lot of work. We actually filmed that the weekend of EPE. So we fit that in, multi rehearsals, running to the different sites. I want to thank Brother Hawkins and the Figueroa congregation, the leaders, the members for participating. I want to thank Rosita. We were actually scheduled to do it at outside, but it was particularly cold and damp, so we had to move it inside. And I'm just so indebted to Dr. Winrow and Sister Bryson and the Rosita family for their continued support. It just took so much to make it happen. So to finally see it, it's very gratifying, very humbling.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I saw a few comments on there. Let's see here. I think my comment screen here. So let's see here. I get some congratulations. Brian Davis says awesomeness. Kristen Castillo says this was so heartwarming. Congratulations, Brother Emerson, Kareem, and Exodus 2.0. Love it. Lauren says the song is so beautiful. And then someone else says, you are doing a great work, John. God bless you and all of your co-laborers in Christ. Well, there you have it. We had a special edition of Spotlight on the social media community for Church of Christ page. We also stream this on the Exodus 2.0 Facebook group, Figueroa Church of Christ Facebook and YouTube pages, and Lane Media YouTube pages. You can watch it over and over again. And I agree, Evelyn Lane, she's my mother-in-law. She says, so moving. And LaVenta Atwater says, that was awesome. Well, you all have a great, great evening. Please, you gotta get the album. You gotta get the album. Do you want to say something, John?
Yes, I was just going to do just that. I want to encourage you to go ahead, support the work, buy the album, download, stream it, share it with your family. Join our Facebook page so you can be in the loop. We've got music videos coming from all of the songs. Our Instagram page is actually Exodus Acapella 2.0. Exodus Acapella 2.0. And I want to tell Kelly, I'm looking forward to recording with you, Kelly. You Genesis ladies, you Florida ladies, between you and Genesis, you all are too much. Looking forward to working with you both and many, many others.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Mom and Dad leaves us with the final comment of this takes our breath away. Well, you all have a wonderful evening. We're going to go out again with The Truth Is Out. And Terry Mays finishes it off with, that was great, everyone. You all have a good evening.
There's a truth, and it's out. There's a truth about the rock of salvation, anchor in the storm, mighty, mighty God, who knows no wrong. Oh, there's a truth, and it's out, and the truth is the rock of salvation, anchor in the storm, mighty, mighty God, who knows no wrong. Oh, there's a truth, and it's out, and the truth is God. Your word rains down from the mountain. It rains down and cleanses me. It sweeps the whole world and sets the captives free. It's strong and it's sure Says what you